Yo, and we have news that top five just now. Well, he reportedly got stabbed. Yeah, top five got stabbed in the neck, man. It's weird. It's weird. You know what's going on, Mister Top Five? Top five in heaven soon. Nah, I'm joking. I wouldn't wish death on the guy, but yeah, top five was allegedly talking to a fan in London when a masked man ran up and stabbed him in the neck. He fortunately survived and is recovering. Like Drake's number one goon is almost in trouble. Almost got himself knocked out, man. Top five was in London when he watched his friend Drake rock the stage for 3 nights in the Wireless Festival, but unfortunately got more than he asked for. Oh, so he thinks Drake's there. He's untouchable. That's the way this guy moves. It's like Drake's there, man. Drake's my man. Nobody can touch me as long as Drake's there. But unfortunately, he got more than he asked for. According to Keep Six Solid and DJ Academics on social media, a masked man reportedly stabbed the Toronto rapper in the neck while he was talking to fans. Damn, top five, man. It's unclear exactly when this happened, over the weekend or why. But unfortunately, it seems like Top survived the attack. He's reportedly recovering, and we wish him a speedy process towards better health. We will see if local authorities or other reports shed more light on the situation in the near future. At press time, it doesn't seem like Top or his team have addressed the matter online or provided an update. So we'll see what future reports mention Top 5 social media activity. Also had some folks having a conversation about his statements, but that's too speculative of an approach to the seriousness of the life-threatening situation. Hopefully he and his entourage return back home with no further emergencies. Other than that, it seems like the OVO affiliate's time in London for Wireless was a solid treat. Let's see, top 5 about that. Okay. What it look like something? Whoa, that's a lot of bling. Man, you can't be. People get murdered for Rolexes, and Rolex is 10,000. He look like he's walking around with £500,000 worth of jewelry on him. And I done a story of a dude in broad daylight got robbed for a Rolex and stabbed to death. This guy, he don't know London. You know, he don't know. They'll take your neck off for that. Literally, they tried to take his neck off. Stabbed him in the neck, man. Damn. So, yeah, top 5 says, hours before top 5 got stabbed in the neck, he said on stream, there is no real killers in London. Bloody hell. This guy's a nutcase. This is the dude, yeah. At one point, let me read. At one point, he was walking around a hotel room or a hotel looking for Kendrick, knocking on the door. This guy was literally looking for trouble. Crazy, right? You just think to yourself, like, who does that? Who walks around looking for trouble? Only top 5, man. After you get away with a murder charge, like, if I was in a situation where they're accusing me of murdering someone, and I got off of that, I'll keep my ass quiet. But top 5, he's one of those dudes, yeah. He fiends for the respect and admiration of people. Because what it is, people see him as a joke. I still see him as a joke. I don't take him seriously. His music's garbage. Academics likes it, but I'm sitting down there like, man, this is pure garbage. This is trash. You know, I don't know what's going on between him and Academics. Apparently he signed them, or maybe he was joking about signing them to his label or whatever. Good luck to him. I hope Academics can push him as far as possible and he becomes a successful rapper. I don't know. That's weird. You know, that's just weird, because there ain't nobody in his chat that says top 5 is a good rapper. They just say this guy's corny. But, you know, friends are friends, you know. It's crazy. But it's mad. It's mad because In London, I've been in. I'm from London, and I'll be honest with you, man. It's not easy there, man. It's not easy. I remember people like Youngberg. Remember Youngberg when he had like this Batman chain? You know, it's crazy when he had this Batman chain and then someone just relieved him of it. You know, like just took the Batman chain off. Can't remember the rapper's name. It was a UK rapper, but he took his chain, and people just laughing, man. It's like, whoa. But Youngberg, he was always getting his chain snatched from people. And then there was Cameron. You know, he didn't take people from the UK too seriously, and he told the story how he actually got on the plane and ran off because he heard that people were after him. He never came back to the UK. So there's a lot of a lot of people don't take the UK too seriously, but if you don't, you come here and you just start mocking people and thinking you're untouchable, it's madness. And this guy is a clown, and he thinks himself untouchable because he hangs around with Drake. What happens when Big Brother's not around? What happens when Drake's not there? You know, when Drake's not around, you're doomed. That's what happened. It seemed like Drake may have just not been around that time. You know, he's not gonna be walking with Drake 24/7. It reminded me of a dude that I had a problem with. When he was with his friends, this guy had the biggest mouth in the world. I caught this guy by himself. He ran away. He ran so fast. I didn't even know it was him. I was sitting down to myself like, wait, who was that? 'Cause I was just walking. And this guy just literally sped past me. I looked and I realized, wait, that's the dude with the big mouth. You know, that's the dude with the big mouth. And I realized to myself, top 5 is that person. He's like that dude. When Drake's around, a couple of his goons around, his mouth is so big. When you catch him by himself, top 5, he's quiet as a mouse, man. He's top 1. You take off his chain, and he'd be like, hey, here you go, here you go. He's like, no, Drake ain't around to save you now. Oh, man. It's madness. Well, I don't hope him dead, but, you know, it's like those things I keep saying about this dude. Like, this guy, he garners negative energy. There's something about he needs to put up some more positive energy, but I think it's just the clout he's chasing. And the more you garner this negative energy and you pull this negative energy towards you into the world, like, you get what you put out. You're putting out negative energy, negative people come towards you. And especially when you flexing a bunch of chains, like, man, you can't do that, man. You can't do that in London. And also the negative energy as well. Like I something about him, it just doesn't sit right with me. You know, it's like I just can't take him that seriously. It's like this dude you had in your class that was like corny. And, you know, he hangs around with this other dude that's kind of cool. And then he thinks he's like cool as well. And you still look at him as like corny. That's top 5. But, you know, hopefully he recovers and everything's fine. But I found it just hilarious. I've been talking about this guy for a couple of months now. That he's just a clown, man. You know, so just be careful what type of energy you put out in the world. Because it will come back to haunt you. Anyway, I'm out.